So we are at the sidelines of Roland Garros, and I have with me Bernard Weil, who's the head of business solutions at LOreal. And as we all know, LOreal is one of the most reputed brands in the world. Bernard, thank you so much for coming over here today.
Thank you, Ami. Thank you for the invitation. I'm glad to be at Roland Garros today with Infosys.
So Bernard, LOreal is going through an interesting transformation today, from being a beauty company to becoming a beauty tech company. How is LOreal driving that transformation, and what does beauty tech really mean for LOreal?
Yes, indeed. So we are more than 100 years company working in the cosmetic industry. We have sell billion of products and we keep doing that. But more and more, yes, we are moving to what we call the beauty tech company, where we want to offer to our consumer some new product and some new services by using as much as we can the new technology. So we have started with the digital transformation around 7 years ago, okay, to be very focused on internet, on CRM, and on love brands. Okay, we had a strategy about that. Just as an example, LOreal now, the e-commerce business is a 3 billion business for LOreal, which is more than 11%, which is quite huge. And now we are moving to what we call the beauty tech to offer these new services by using technology such as AI, VR, and other new technology to provide services to our consumers. And as we have some finance technology company, what we call the fintech or the insurance tech, we want to be the beauty tech company, as we are the number one company around cosmetics.
And also, I understand the consumer profile is changing. So how are you looking at what are the trends in the industry, and how do you match it with the changing profile of the customer?
Well, of course, we have been for a while more a B2B company, working with with many customers, and more now we are moving to a B2B and a B2C company, where we have direct relationship with our consumer. Okay, we have expanding our retail business. Some countries are very expanding, such as China or the travel retail company economy. So we are pushing to have more and more direct contact with our consumer today.
But that also then poses an interesting challenge, because on one hand you're going direct to consumer, but you're now having access to data that you probably never had before in your original model. And to that extent, is data important for you now in the new setup, and how are you leveraging that?
It's a very good question, Ambi. Yes, data is something that we always have, and we have billion of data, but we have never really look at it in very detail and exploit all these data. So the idea is really to build some data platform around all the different information, from consumer to customer to third party to employee as well, to make sure that we are using as much as we can this billion or trillion of data to use it in developing new product and to better understand our consumer. So this is one part of this beauty tech transformation, where we want to develop and create data platform, and that will be really at the heart of the transformation to define and to build some new services for our consumers.
Understood. And while you're setting up this data platform and you have these multiple data sources, I would assume integration also becomes very important for you, because the power of data can only be realized if you're able to connect well with your entire organization. And LOreal is a complex setup with a lot of different brands and a lot of different geographies. So how important is integration as a concept?
Yes, and that is something that it is basically a must-have. So 2 years ago, we make a decision to create really an integration, a middleware path, to make sure that between what we call the back office and the front office, we have this integration layer. We call it the HIP, Hybrid Integration Platform, where we define all the different middleware tools to be able to work between the back office and the front office. And this HIP journey, I would say, started with Infosys 2 years ago. We are still in the very beginning, I can say, because it's only 2.5 years that we have started this journey, but it is really important. We have done it now for all the EMEA and Asia Pacific, and we have just started the Americas part to make sure that across all the different division, across all the different geography, we are using this integration layer as a must-have between the back and the front office. And this is a key element of our transformation to get the agility, the usability of all our back office, and to be as agile, as speed at scale we can on the front office. So it is really a key element of our IT landscape.
No, I think that's a great way to explain how you're driving speed, agility in your industry. Where do you see LOreal in the next 1 to 2 years?
Well, keep moving. Obviously, this beauty tech is really at the very, very beginning. Yes. So it's quite difficult to say where we will be, even in 1 or 2 years. But obviously, all the Mancom and the exec committee of LOreal is really focused. This is pushed by our CEO, and I'm sure that we will develop more and more services and product on the front office, and that's why on the back and on the integration we need to be very agile, very at scale to provide and to enable this transformation on the front office side and on the service side.
Excellent. So Bernard, I wish you all the best. I'm sure LOreal has a great journey ahead of them. Thank you once again for coming to Roland Garros.
Thank you.
And hope you enjoy the weekend.
Thank you for your invitation, and I'm sure that we will keep going on the integration part and other part with Infosys.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.